This is what people think Curves is all about, a room full of equipment. This is what Curves is all about.
Nancy, this is absolutely fantastic. There's a lot of exciting things happening this year at Curves. Tell us a little bit about that. Give us a little bit of a sneak peek.
Well, Curves is going to be at the top of the food chain. I'm telling you, ladies, this is an opportunity to come in and get started. Usually between the holidays, people gain anywhere between 8 to 16 pounds, and you don't want that extra pounds. But if you do gain the weight, we have an awesome program coming in January. And I want people to kind of, just a little buzzword, but Julian Michaels is coming on board with us at the Curves community. And she's going to bring with her awesome workouts, kick butt classes. And you know what? The good thing about that is when she's here, all of the extra things that we got coming up is awesome. A weight loss center, a gym, the classes, the coaches, it's all under one price. You don't have to pay extra for your classes. So it's an awesome deal.
That sounds great. And Curves is not just for young ladies or old ladies, it's for everybody. Give us a little bit about that and what kind of different programs you have.
Oh, good question. Good deal. Because we have people come in here that are young. You'll meet one of the young ones in just a few minutes. And then you're going to meet some of the ladies who are like in their 80s. And they're still coming, they're active. And we have classes for every age level. We modify the classes so that no matter what your level, whatever your skill, whatever your ability, you'll be able to fit in. And it's a good thing because there's no mirrors here. You don't have to worry about makeup. There's no men here. It's all about the women and empowering women.
That's great. And Curves is really going to set the bar for this next year. Curves is going to be the gym, the place to be if you want to maintain or lose your weight, right?
Absolutely. I can tell you people, I can't tell everything that I already know about the training that's coming up, but in January we've got some awesome new deals coming down the pike, and there will be no one in this business that can compete with Curves.
That sounds great. Well, let's talk to some of these ladies, some of these people that have gotten some of the benefits from working out here.
Let's do that.
When I came to Curves, I was using a cane. I couldn't walk. I had bursitis, arthritis in my knees and hips, and I was having to get shots. So Curves has really been a great opportunity for me. Not only has it helped me mentally, physically, I can sleep better now. I'm not as grouchy to my family as I used to be, they tell me.
When I first came here, I couldn't even lift my leg up, but now I can lift my legs, I can move my shoulders better, I have more ability, I have more strength in my joints. Curves have been really good, and I have had a great counselor. She has really taught me a lot of good things about exercise.
I came to Curves several months ago after having my child, and I really wanted to get back down to the figure I had before I had him, and so I came to Curves, I started working out, and they was really helpful. I did the Zumba classes and the circuit training, and I can tell a difference not only with me, but with my life in general. It's made me a healthier individual, and I just want to be able to share that with others. It's a great 30-minute workout. Being a single mother, I don't have the time. I'm on the go constantly, and so
Curves really cares about us. It's a wellness program. A lot of people think you just come in here and run around the gym, and do a lot of exercises, but they take you under their wing. If they say that you're doing something wrong, they correct you, but they do it in a helpful way.
I loved it so much, I decided to start working here so I can motivate other women to help them meet their goals as well.
Nancy, that's some fantastic news. This would make a fantastic gift for any time of the year.
Absolutely. We call it the gift of health. And it's a gift certificate that anyone can come in. It doesn't have to be for the holidays. It can be for any time of the year, for birthdays, anniversaries, just because you want someone to be healthy. Come in, give them a gift of health. What a wonderful way to express to somebody how much you care about them and how you want them to be healthy and stay around a lot longer. So any time of the year, come and see us for a nice gift certificate. We call it the gift of health.
Nancy, that is some fantastic news. All right, everybody, Talbot and Cotton Grove Road, come out and see Curves.
Merry Christmas!
welcome back to my kitchen here at the Davidson County Cooperative Extension. I'm Jeannie Leonard. Today I'm going to show you how to make this sinful dessert. I call it a poor man's truffle. You're going to take a bag of Oreos. You're going to beat the devil out of them till they're crumbly. Good way for stress reliever. I put them in the mixer with my dough hook. And then you're going to add an 8-ounce block of cream cheese. And then you're just going to let the mixer blend it. And when it gets it to a constant consistency, then you're going to have to take and make them into little balls. You can make whatever size you like. And then you take a 12-ounce bag of chocolate chips and put them in the microwave. It takes about 2 minutes. Do it for a minute, stir it, and then go back and do another minute, and you'll get a liquid. Then you're going to take your Oreos. You're going to mix it into chocolate to cover it. I've got it, you can put it on wax paper. It's just to let it set up. Cover them. This is the fun part. And then you get to lick the bowl. And depending on how big you make them, determines how many you get out of one recipe. And then to let them get hard, I stick them in the freezer for about 15 minutes so they'll set up. And you will have to keep this dessert in the refrigerator because it has the cream cheese in it and it's not been baked. But when they come out, get a nice little plate like this. One's a good serving size, so if you make them little, you can have 2. And if you find an ugly one, here's one that didn't turn out so pretty. Take a little bite. Better than Oreos and milk. For this and more recipes, keep watching and go to Facebook, Jeannie's Kitchen at Davidson County Cooperative Extension. Enjoy.
What you can't see can hurt you, so before you dig, call 811. That's right, 811. Before you plant shrubs, put in fence posts, or dig a footing on a new building, call 811. It's a free call, and within 2 working days, Lexington Utilities will come out and mark your utility lines. Many utility lines are buried underground. Digging into one of them won't just leave you home in the dark, it could also cost you money and even cause you or someone you love serious injury. So, what's the number to call before you dig? That's right, 811.
Hey everybody, today we're here at Tyro Family Pharmacy with Russell. And Russell, there's a lot of changes that are happening with the Medicare plans and things like that. How is somebody going to know what they need to do? Where do they need to go?
Okay, well there's a lot of things that are changed with Medicare, as everybody knows. Obviously, everybody's health plans have changed. One thing that is really important for you to understand is what plan is best for you. Pharmacies now have an opportunity or a way of looking up which plan works the best for each one of the Medicare patients. If you've already signed up for a plan, then it's really important that you find a pharmacy that can help you figure out which drugs are going to be best. There's a lot of patients get on brand name drugs that may or may not be the best opportunity for them to use their Medicare dollars the best throughout the year. Another thing that you're going to see all through the year is you're going to have these Medicare plans calling you and asking you to do mail order. A lot of times people don't realize that mail order pharmacies charge a different rate than retail pharmacies do. So make sure that you understand how you're spending your Medicare dollars, because you're only going to get a certain amount from the government. Once you spend that, you're going to be in what's called the coverage gap, and it's going to be pretty painful for you. So we want to encourage you to go out to your local pharmacy. We'd love to help you here at Tyro Pharmacy. We can help you understand what there is and how to use those Medicare dollars to your advantage.
That sounds great. Russell, you guys really care about people and you're really interested in helping people. How can they contact you? Where do they need to come?
Well, we're, of course, located at 4320 South NC Highway 150, and our phone number is 853-2744. A lot of folks have lost their insurance due to the new changes in the policies with the government, and if you have, please give us a call, because we'd love to try to help you. We try to make sure that our prices are the most competitive that they can be, so please give us a call. We'd be glad to help you.
All right, that sounds great. Everybody come visit Tyro Family Pharmacy for all your healthcare needs and questions.
Hi, I'm Chocolate Myers with the Richard Childress Racing Museum, and you're watching Hometown TV Today.
Happy holidays. The horse's name's Midnight.
Well, the Lord is come, let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love.
We love Hometown TV. Well, a couple of years ago, all right. We really do.
Happy holidays and keep watching.
Hi, I'm Dempsey Essex, and I want to invite you to my specialty shop in my hometown of Welcome. Stop and see my brand new Hummingbird Trilogy and our many Hummingbird-related gifts. We have yard art galore and have even added a women's section. You will love our selection of unique gifts as we buy from over 200 vendors. Look for our 14-foot Hummingbird out front. Mention our new grandbaby Grant and receive a complimentary pack of Hummingbird note cards with your purchase.
Hello, I'm Chef Sean Weir. I work at Spooner Ridge Country Club in Lexington, North Carolina, and I wanted to take you in the kitchen and show you how to prepare our Creole French sauteed shrimp over Johnny cake. Basically, I'm taking an iron skillet here, and I'm going to get a little heat to it. I want it just to smoke a little bit before I add a cornbread mixture a little looser, and we're going to make like a cornbread pancake or a Johnny cake. Get a little bit crispy. And in the other pan, get some oil, a little hot little canola oil, and just going with some peeled and deveined shrimp with no tails on them. Start with a little salt and pepper. Add a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Garlic. Brandy. A little lemon juice. Heavy cream. Tomato paste. parts. Just going to reduce. Check the seasoning. Garnish with a little more green onion. That's it. This is one of many specials we have to offer here at Spooner Ridge Country Club. I invite you to come out and try everything else we have to offer.
I know who's been naughty or nice, so you better be nice, 'cause I'm watching.
If you're one of those ladies who can't wait to get your hands on the most fascinating piece of jewelry to hit the industry in years, then you are in luck. It is right here at Ellis Jewelers. It is called the Rhythm of Love. And if you happen to get one before your friends do, well, let's just say they're going to be a little bit green with envy, if you know what I'm talking about. Check this out.
It all starts with a touch. The smallest thing that sets her heart in motion, or even skips a beat. It could only be the rhythm of love. The rhythm of love, the only jewelry powered by her heartbeat.
Now that you understand what the Rhythm of Love is all about, we actually have Elizabeth here modeling it for you. So if you can look, she does have on the earrings, and she has on a fantastic necklace also. So just try to imagine yourself wearing these wonderful pieces of jewelry. And ladies, here's what I like about it. Us guys always feel nervous about buying jewelry. We don't want to buy the wrong thing or something you've already got in your jewelry box. Rest assured, you don't have this in your jewelry box. And what I've seen, guys walking by the showcase, dead still, they stop. It captures their full attention. They can't get their eyes off of it. They're trying to figure out what brings this piece of jewelry to life. So it's very possible that you'll be getting this type of jewelry right here for your next occasion. And it's available right here at Ellis Jewelers.
I really want some of this Rhythm of Love jewelry. I wonder if I can sneak out of here without anybody seeing me.
Lexington Utilities highlights pride in our community with a high school student athlete of the week. Our athlete of the week is Alex Vanderlinden, a sophomore on the West Davidson swim team. In addition to his outstanding performance in the pool, Alex has a 5.0 grade point average. Sharing pride in our community, Lexington Utilities.
Welcome to Cafe 35.
At Cafe 35 for the holidays.
Hello, I'm Tom. With Christmas around the corner, let me give you some tips on how to decorate with wreaths. Whether you're using real greenery or artificial, let me give you some ideas. Starting with a plain wreath, you can add pine cones, berries, a mixture of other greenery to make it look more natural. Your favorite ornament hung from the top of the center looks great. Or add a birdhouse. That looks very good also. If you like, add a bird to the bottom or even a natural bird nest. This adds a little bit of nature to your wreath. And if you want your wreath to really shine, add a battery-powered candle. You can find many of those that have the timer feature to come on and off naturally. One of my favorites is incorporating tiny LED light strings. This will really draw attention. A wreath makes a great centerpiece. Let me give you a few ideas to make your centerpiece look really good. Adding candles gives warmth to your wreath. Placing your candles in a glass cylinder will really make a statement. And if you like lanterns, place your favorite one in the center to show it off. A fire pot will even work, but it's a good idea to spray your greenery with flame retardant first. Basically, any item that you really like does well in the center of your wreath. And don't forget to embellish your wreath with ornaments or favorite objects or accessories. Hope these tips on decorating with wreaths come in handy. And remember to celebrate the holidays by watching Hometown TV today.
Keep watching Hometown TV today. Keep watching.
Hey, thanks for watching Hometown TV. Today we're here in Lexington, and I'm here with our Mayor Newell Clark and the Director of Uptown Lexington, Rob Crawford. And we're here today to talk about why buying local and shopping local is so important this Christmas season. Newell, can you tell us a little bit about why buying local is so important?
Well, I hear a lot of times from citizens that they'd like a variety of things to do. And one of the things as we open up shops and have those uptown and restaurants and options, we have to support those local businesses. And one of the things that you'll see when you come uptown in Lexington is that variety of shops. But not only in the uptown district, but all across the city as well. We give folks an opportunity to come and eat and entertainment in terms of with their families and those sort of things, from our Civic Center to High Rock Outfitters. There's so many things that folks can do. So we ask them to support that. And if you're going to continue to have that, you've got to support it and keep those dollars local. But when you support those local businesses, it's going to stay not only in the Lexington area, but Davidson County as well. And it's extremely important that not only do we help our cities, but in turn that turns around and helps our counties.
That's great. That's exactly right. Rob, as the Director of Uptown Lexington, you see businesses and different types of stores all the time. What type of businesses and things to do does Lexington have to offer?
Well, as Newell said, there's a remarkable mix of businesses and stores uptown. We have all kinds of those. We have food stores, restaurants, clothing stores, photography studios, you name it. There's something for anybody uptown any day of the week.
That's great. And Newell, as when people come here to shop local, some of the money that they spend in Davidson County stays here. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, a couple years ago, our General Assembly changed our point of sale, basically. And what that means is wherever that sale takes place, that sales tax stays local. And that is something that's very important for folks to understand. So if you shop local, that sales tax will stay here, and that in turn helps the community. And in terms of the cities and the county and the use of that. Now, if they take their money and they go out of town, it will stay local in that community as well. So it's important that we know that we're aware of that, and that we make the effort. But at the same time, the nice thing about it when you come into a community like Lexington is there's a variety of places for them to shop. And you know, if you come in and there's 1 or 2 stores, you might shop at that and then leave. But you literally can spend hours uptown. You can literally spend hours just around Lexington itself in terms of our winery, our galleries, and that bookends our community. So it's exciting to see all that there is to offer. And so when we say shop local, we're also providing that variety.
Exactly. Guys, this is a really, really important message. This Christmas season, remember to buy local here in Lexington and Davidson County.
I just love the houses. I always, they made me feel like Christmas. Well, what gave me the idea of a village tree was I had a few houses, and my mother-in-law, every Christmas, she would buy me a house, and it just kept growing. So 3 years ago, I decided to do a tree like this, but it was a lot smaller, and it was okay. So last year, I decided to do this tree. It wasn't quite as tall. It grew a little bit over the year, and it got to this.
She's the architect of all of the building around here. I guess I'm the engineer. She tells me what she wants, and then I have to figure it out how to do it. Go from there.
I've come up with a different design for yet next year because I'm getting older and climbing the ladder and trying to reach over to the top of this tree is getting a little hard. So I got another design planned. I don't know what it's going to turn out to be.
Have you seen the gigantic toy and hobby department at Lanier's True Value Hardware in Lexington? Lanier's is your headquarters for remote-controlled cars, planes, and helicopters. Slot car sets and the always popular Lionel train sets. John Deere die-cast. Radio flyer wagons and pedal cars. Everything from board games to action figures and dolls is in the toy and hobby department at Lanier's True Value Hardware in Uptown Lexington. You know, we're so lucky to live in this community. So many great things going on, like high school athletics. And we're so lucky to have outstanding sponsors in the community, like Lexington Utilities. And this year, Lexington Utilities is going to call attention to some of our outstanding young student citizens in the community. Tracy, what are we doing this year?
Well, Willie, this year we've decided to honor some of our local student athletes.
we felt that a lot of athletes are honored in this area, but we want to not just honor the athletes, but the student athletes for what they're doing in the classroom as well as on the field.
The total package.
Yes, sir.
Outstanding performance in the field and in the classroom. And these are young folks that end up being a very vital part of our community. And I appreciate y'all showing, calling attention to these young folks. But let me ask you this, who's eligible for the award?
Any athlete in Davidson County, female, male, in any sport, not just your big sports of football, baseball, and basketball, all sports, swimming, golf, everything.
Yeah, volleyball, the
Yes,
whole
sir.
works. That's fantastic because we do have a lot of outstanding student athletes in all sports at all of our high schools. Now, let me ask you this, what do they win besides being recognized on TV?
Well, they win a certificate and they win a medal from each of the schools, has their own color, and then, like you said, they're on television for a week.
All right. We want you to join with Lexington Utilities and Hometown TV in congratulating these young athletes, and keep watching because every week, Tuesday nights
at around 6 o'clock.
we're going to introduce that week's Student Athlete of the Week. And thank you. I'm so glad. Fastest running of the mouth.
You don't get to keep that.
I take it off?
Yeah.
Okay. These medals are absolutely gorgeous. Keep watching for Student Athlete of the Week, sponsored by Lexington Utilities.
Tell you what, Parkway Ford's just going to put this out there, then let you make your choice. 2014 Ford Fusion starting at $199 a month. 2014 Ford Escape as low as $199 a month. Make your choice. Ford Fusion has been voted the best midsize car for the money. Ford Escape was voted best compact SUV for the money. How much money, you ask? Starting at $199 a month right now at Parkway Ford. Make your choice. Rush to Parkway Ford of Lexington and parkwayoflexington.com.
Keep watching Hometown TV today. Keep watching.
What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A little bit louder. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Was the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave her luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment that it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all, as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening the pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke enriched his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a ripe jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, his team gave a whistle, and away they flew like down on a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas, and to all a good night." Merry Christmas, everyone.